and appears to be similar to us. And I think that's where some of that information has come from. But time does exist. It's all the same, no matter where it is. It's time is a human construct.
Anything to add to that?
I would agree with that. I would agree with Beverly in terms of time exists all this at the same time. It's like you can, you can contact yourself in the past and in the future all the time, right? And it's all happening conjunct. And like Beverly said, it's all human construct. It kind of doesn't exist in a sense, in a way, if you want to put it in those terms, to me. Yeah.
So eccentric is struggling badly through life, born 4275. Would love to know if the pain will end. I sure hope it does, eccentric. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, that's for you ladies. I presume eccentric or he, them is obviously not in a very good point in their life. Is there any healing you could perhaps send he, she, them, they, them?
What I'm just battling with the 4 and the 2. I'm not sure whether it's the 2nd or the 4th, or whether it's the 4th of the 2nd, 75. I'm trying to work out which one it is, because I don't get it.
Those goddamn Americans and their dates.
It gets switched. It gets switched. Yeah. I would say because of next year and because of the planetary alignment next year, and we're moving into this huge awakening from the first, all of those that need to be scooped up and be literally been given a break. I think that certainly eccentric would be part of that, because those that have been struggling, we finish now. There's a 9-year cycle that's finishing, and there's a 16-year cycle that finishes on the 31st of December. It's finished, thank goodness. So it's possible then that this person has gone through both the 16-year cycle and the 9-year cycle, which all ends around about the same time.
And we will, when Sean buggers off at 9 o'clock, I really want to delve deep into sort of the movements from 2024 to 2025, because obviously it has been such a huge year for the planet moving, ending cycles. So when Sean buggers off, it's girl time.
Yeah.
All right, here is the big question that's on people's minds from Reshma. Thank you for another question, Reshma. What is Beyonce feeling about her marriage to Jay-Z? Wow.
How the hell can she get out of it? That's what she's feeling.
Yeah. I was feeling into this actually a little bit, and what came to me is that their relationship's been a hoax for such a long time, and it's so much like that. It's very similar, I sense, to the Beckhams, to be completely honest, not to drop them in there, but it's almost like, for me, Beyonce and Z, they almost know too much about each other, so it's almost in a way too dangerous for them to be apart. The sense that they're so contracted that it's just would almost be contracts to keep them together. So yeah, like you said, I think they probably both want to get out, but they're tied so deep.
That sounds like mine and Sean's relationship, yeah.
yeah. I was basically talking about you and Sean, but I thought, you know what? I thought I'd slip it in.
Do you see if behind the scenes people like J-Lo and Justin Bieber are telling all to Busby in hopes of when the details are public, the public will understand and forgive them?
Not yet. They haven't been flipped. I'm hoping they'll get flipped. In other words, I'm hoping that they will decide to do the right thing and speak on behalf of the prosecution, but not yet.
All right.
Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, Bill Gates seems to have caused a lot of trouble. Have you viewed him, Beverly?
Well, yes, I started doing some viewing on Bill Gates. Still busy with the file at the moment, because every time I pick up a stone and have a look underneath it, there's more stuff. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, why did I pick that stone up? And then I have to go down these rabbit holes. And so when I've finished all the rabbit holes and I've worked out exactly what that entire soul plan is and why he was necessary to go through all those things, I will be able to share it. So, yeah.
So being like, and this may be an absolute crazy question, but being that he's the king of technology, right? Can he build a technology block from remote viewing?
No.
No. Okay.
We can get a remote viewer can get in anywhere because it's actually not. It's not tech.
Yeah. You know, beyond the tech. Yeah.
It's beyond tech. Good luck with that. You want to do it? I'd love you to try. I'll put myself up. I'll ask Uri as well. Uri and I, they're used to taking pot shots at us. You know, we've done all sorts of things together at, you know, Professor Konovich and Professor Bender and all these others that tested us in Faraday cages. Come on, guys, let's have another go. Why not?
So thanks for the super chat, Ginger Locks. So why New Jersey? I saw the drones all day and night. I live in New Jersey. Wow. The drones were flying during the day, followed by a helicopter. Any thoughts?
Oh, the helicopter is one of the Black Ops. I know that because one of my clients, actually, Ginger Locks, is very close to you in New Jersey. And she sent some footage through. And it started at about 5, 6 o'clock. And it went all the way through until 6 a.m. in the morning recently, literally, when was it? Friday. And apparently there is a reason, so I've been told, there's a reason to do with the energetics around New Jersey. And NJ has a very specific set of energetics which allows those drones to be seen and possibly be brought down by these black helicopters that are out there trying to get them.
Ike Jones Maxwell, I asked the same question. What is Beverly and Emily's take on the firmament and the flat earth?
Sorry, what is the firmament?
I don't buy into the flat earth theory. Put my teeth back in. The flat earth theory. Emily, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree, Beverly. I agree. I'm not sure what's the firmament. Can anyone confirm what that is? Firmament.
We're gonna have to go to Beverly for that.
Yeah, Google that.
I think just Google it. It'll give you more information.
All right. Do you think we are being set up for the next pandemic? And if so, does our government have anything to do with it?
No, because as UK folks, we're not going to fall for it twice. Come on. All the Americans, no. Absolutely not.
So when there's lots of measles breaking out here, there and everywhere, we're not going to fall for it again. No.
This is Tommy Scoville, one of our most in-demand DJs. Oh, when I'm on, it's all unattractive men on the panel. I'm on New Atwood.
Come on, get in the link.
The two young ladies are absolutely lovely, aren't they?
Give Tommy the link. Tell him to join at 9. He's great fun.
Tommy, you've got an invite, Tommy, to join at 9.
Yes, right. Come on, Tommy. Let me take a strip off you.
You've been called.
I'll put the link in the chat for you, Tommy. There you go. If anyone else clicks on it, you don't just appear on the screen. So don't. you got to go.
Don't get excited.
You will be screened before you come on.
God.
But the link is in the chat, Tommy, if you do want to come on. All right, Seraphine, and the thoughts on the Gateway project studied by the CIA.
Yes, I don't have much on the Gateway. I do know that they went quite far with it. I haven't read all the papers on it. There's a lot of redaction in various areas, but it is one of those that is available quite freely, actually, in all of the thousands and millions of documents made available through the CIA. So it's definitely worth reading. Very exciting.
I've got to take this question, Sean. So, Beverly, what would you recommend for me to start my spiritual journey? That's from Sammy. But I'd also like to ask this to Emily because she's actually really helped me progress this year with mine. So, yeah, if obviously Sammy wanted to direct it to you, sorry, Beverly. So, yeah, what would you recommend?
Direct it to Emily. Direct this to Emily.
Straight down. Go on. You're in.
We can both go. Bev, do you want first?
No, I'm fine. I think it's
right.
good to hear from someone else's point of view on how to start.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. I mean, wow, there's so many ways, but I would say meditation. It's kind of obvious, but that's just that's for me is the gateway. It's the gateway drug, essentially, to opening up your third eye, crown, and that can be many different ways. That can be through movement, that could be sitting and breathing, through oracle cards. I don't know what's been useful for you, Jen, because what's been useful for you to kind of start to awaken that in you?
I started, it was with night, those YouTube videos, right? What's his name? Jason Stevenson. Shout out to Jason Stevenson's meditations, nighttime sleep, affirmations. Honestly, I started with that, and that really just helped because I couldn't relax. I've always been someone who pumped their body full of caffeine. I still do, but got on with my day, struggled to sleep, and then done it all over again. And the only thing that's calmed me now is using forms of meditation. Emily does a class, I will plug the hell out of this on this, why the hell not, called Chico online. We'll put the links to it in the description box. Also give her channel a follow, because I'm just going to keep plugging you, Em. I got you back. And
thanks, love.
Just really, I'm having to ground myself a lot. That's what's really important to me, on my spiritual journey. But every journey is different for every individual. So always remember that. I don't think there is a one size fits all recommendation. Just go with what you're feeling and just sit with yourself in quiet. And now we have
Tommy, I really appreciate this. My parents have come down for Christmas, and I've been working non-stop. So I'm gonna hand this over to you now, brother. You're in charge. Adios.
How are you?
Hi.
See, now that's a pro right there. That's a man that's played before. See that? That's a professional. Ladies, how are you?
We're good. Thank you for joining. Yeah.
No, it's an honor.
I've never been on screen with you before, Tommy.
I don't know that I've been on. Yeah, I think if I've ever been on with anybody, it's been very, very been a brief, like right as I was coming on, you guys were leaving. But it's an honor. It really is. I wasn't joking. Normally I get bald guys with goatees. Normally it looks like convict camouflage, around the far nicer. Speak of the devil.
Before you disappear, Sean, I know your new book is coming out where you've got stories from all your different guests, etc. So I just wanted to give it a lot of energy so that you get a lot of sales and people start sharing and reading about all your lovely guests that you have.
I've got sit downs with female gangsters coming out in January. That's part of a free book series. Yeah. So there's 73 questions starred. Yeah, you guys are on it? All right, cool.
No. So Tommy, do you want to do the questions now that you've joined? But before you do, sure. That wasn't an ask, that was just a must. Where do you sit with your spirituality?
I kind of went the full spectrum, because I was born and raised in a church, and got so far afield from it that I didn't just sort of stop believing. I kind of rebelled actively against believing, and then had a really heavy religious experience in church, prison cell all alone, kind of church. After getting stabbed and life flighted off of the penitentiary that I was at, I was left alone in a cell for 56 days, solitary confinement, and just had a really wild experience in there. And since then, I've spent a tremendous amount of time talking to God. Don't get into buildings where he hangs out nearly as much as I used to, but I spend an awful lot of time talking to God. And kind of where I fall on that. I definitely believe wholeheartedly that there is something out there far bigger than me.
Nice.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
look at that. Huh?
Look at this.
Look at Mummy on the screen. See Mummy on the screen? Is that Mummy on the screen?
Look at him. So gorgeous.
Oh, I'm telling you.
What's Mummy doing on that screen? What?
Steals the show every time, doesn't he? And off he goes, just like that. So now, ladies, what energies have you ever been on? Beverly, have you ever been on the screen with Tommy?
No, I haven't. My partner, who is a Beckham, is huge fan of Tommy. And before you ask the question, yes, is a cousin of the Beckham.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So just had to shout that out to you, Tommy. My other half is just a huge fan. So
wow! I am humbled.
I've done my job.
Wow, that's amazing. That really is. That's humbling. So 73 questions, boy, you people are doing
you've got to get through them all. So we are
right. At least it's only 73. Usually it's like 700-800 or 1,000. So we're doing well tonight. We haven't got as many as usual.
That is impressive.
Right. I've got to ask this one though, because it's directed at me. I never see one here. Hi, love seeing you on here, Jen, but you are right. Where are the roses and wine, Sean? Ha ha. Exactly that. Now Sean isn't on the screen, I can go to town. I've had this fantastic idea to start filming Sean, what he does around this house, right? Like he's one of the most disgusting men I've ever lived with, right? I haven't lived with men. And he's vile. He's like a teenage boy. And I'm just gonna do like Sean Atwood's dirty habits. What it's like living with Sean Atwood, and just put these constant videos on YouTube. And yes,
you're gonna go huge. That's a silver play button waiting to happen. That's I'm telling you. I'm already looking forward to it.
So no, we'll go back to the actual questions here. So I'll get the first one. I would like to ask Beverly what she knows about Abraham's incarnation.
I don't know anything about that. I would need to ask guides and spirit more about it, I'm afraid. Okay. Unless, Emily, do you know anything about it?
No, I don't personally.
Okay.
No, I can't answer that one. I can't.
We've also got Danny Henderson coming on with us. She's
there. I will get.
Yeah, she's there. So Danny can come on and I know she was here. There she is. Hello, Danny. Happy winter solstice. Happy winter solstice.
It is the winter solstice.
It is, yes.
It is.
Happy solstice.
Indeed, so Morris got Stonehenge today.
Oh. So yes, obviously it's winter solstice today, guys. So where do I guess we'll work around the room. Where does everyone sit with that today? So I'll start with you, Beverly.
With me. Okay. Yeah. Winter solstice. Yes, we've celebrated. We had lots of lovely